Hello fellow YouTubers, so you all know I ordered the Vive Pro because I already have the Vive normal version, first version. This is the Pro version, not second generation though, just Pro. And actually Pro means it's for professionals, meaning it's for guys who's develop software for the Vive, guys who have like BMW, Mercedes-Benz, who want a special version of the Vive, the Pro version, so they can use it to show stuff to their customers or other developers for their showroom, whatever. It's not actually for me, you know, a guy from the street who just use it for gaming. That's what the Pro means. But is it a bit better than the other version, the normal Vive? It is. But how much better is it? Well, we've got it. We're going to open it. We're going to have a look at it and we'll tell you all about it. I can compare it with the other Vive, the normal Vive. But because I'm a sim racer, I'm also going to compare it. Is it any better at sim racing games? Is it worth changing? Is it worth going for the Vive Pro if you haven't got the Vive already, or another VR set, whatever? So let's have a look at it. So the first impressions is, the box. It's tiny because it doesn't have the satellites, it doesn't have the controllers, it's just the headset. So if you don't have all the other stuff, you're gonna have to fork out even more money because this is bloody expensive. You all know how much I paid. It's 900 euro for this one. So you're gonna have to pay another 200 and a bit more, nearly 300 for the satellites and the controller, which is bonkers, absolute bonkers. So anyway, enough about that. Let's open the box. First impression, really bad cardboard. I mean, sad example of a box. If you compare it with my first Vive, that was like really nice. I mean, really nice box. I'll show it to you later on. Not that you're interested in boxes, but so I got box number one here. I haven't opened it yet, by the way. It's first for me too. What we have in box number one? Oh, we have the little the rubber stuff that you can stick it on the floor with or on the wall, whatever. It's good. It's good. So here we have the controller box, which looks totally different than before. I'm going to have a look at that later in detail. It's just unboxing now. Something fell on the ground. It's a cleaning cloth. We have a USB 3.0 cable, because it's a blue one. And then we have the video cable, which you need as well, which is totally different than the other ones. By the way, we'll have another look at that as well. We have a small bag with plasticky bits. I have no idea what they are. They're plastic. We'll see about that later. What else do we have in here? Oh, power adapter. Apparently you need that, which is logical. And there's another box in here. Otherwise, that's it. A really sad box. That Vive. So it's in another box, the Vive, which hasn't got a lot of info on it. It's just a blank, cheap, really cheap cardboard box. And here it is, the Vive, and it's in a even more cheap plastic bag. I mean, I thought I bought it in some online China shop, Wish or something like that, or look at that, cheap China box. So there you have it, the Vive. Smells good actually, and it matches my shirt, blue and blue. So we got the HTC Vive here, the Pro, with the two cameras. Nobody has any idea what they use them for. And as you can see, still in plastic bubble paper, so I haven't opened it yet. So brand new for me as well. I shred this to pieces. Or better not, probably break it. Oh, too late. On the ground. The box, however, inside, look at this. You got a really cheap, plasticky, you know, what you get in a cheap China store, really. It's a bit disappointing. Honestly, to pay that much for a Vive, for any article, whatever, you expect to have a decent packaging. There's a book in here. Yeah, guarantee and all other stuff. And that's it. And you got 2 Vive stickers. That's it. Nothing more in there except cheap cardboard. Nope, that's it. So that unboxing is very disappointing for your €900. However, we've got what we want. We got the Vive Pro. So we'll have a look at that. Do a decent review for the racers out there, for all the other people. And let's get to it. So just the unboxing. There's still like paper in the headset as well, which you have to tear out, I think, otherwise you won't see a lot. There you go, and you still have the Fresnel lenses. You see those, which they said would be better, but they look exactly the same as the other Vive. We'll check that out as well. Apparently, no, I thought there was something inside, but there's nothing. It's just a hinge that comes out all the way through from the air set to the middle in there, so it's not that. Okay, so that was the very, very terrible unboxing because, well, as the word says, a box should be decent, and that was the worst unboxing box ever. Hope the rest is better. Let's have a look at it. So we are now in my Vive game room where I have my race simulator over there, and I have my 2 Vives, the Pro and the first edition. So first edition is hanging here. We'll take that, put that over here. There you go. And the other edition, the Pro, is already hanging on my racing chair, a cockpit here. So we'll take this one, the Vive Pro, and have a look at it as well. And we'll compare them both, shall we? There we go, next to each other. So okay, by the way, the crunchy thing you're hearing in the background, it's Robert. Robert having his snack. He likes a snack. Okay. So, comparison time. Put the camera a bit better. There we go. So it took me a while to get this Vive working, by the way. Apparently it wasn't that easy because I had the old Vive software. It isn't the same software. I thought it was. I thought I could just disconnect my old Vive, put in the Vive Pro, and presto, get it working. No, you have to download new software, apparently. But I did find out it's backwards compatible because then I plugged my old Vive back in again and that was working. The Vive Pro, by the way, had some problems with my controller tracking. So I have four controllers now. Bought 3 new ones for the new Vive Pro. And I was waving the controller in front of the Vive Pro and I couldn't see anything, but the screen said that the controller was working perfectly. It was a green light. So the tech help of Vive helped me a lot. So a good thumbs up to those guys, because they did an analysis of my problem, and it was a USB problem. So I had to disconnect all my USBs. And believe me, I think I got about, not exaggerating, 23 of them, something like that. USB ports that are in use in my PC, because I have that racing, that's already 4. I have the Fanatec steering wheel, pedals, shifter, gear, and I have keyboards and a mouse and another peripherals, so it's a madhouse, USB madhouse. Anyway, back to the Vive. The first thing I noticed when I put the Vive on Pro is, shit, pardon my French, there's light coming in, because I have this this giant light here to make it a bit more professional, and that light was filtering in from the background, and I could see the reflection in the lenses. The lenses, by the way, are exactly the same as the first version of the Vive, no difference there. Somewhere I heard they would take different lenses. No way. Still the Fresnel lenses like in the first version. With the Vive Pro, I already modified it. I just have it one day, and well, 2 days, modified it already. There's like an indent here where people with glasses can put, well, the thingies on your glasses don't get in the way of the phone. But unfortunately, this is where the light comes in, and it really reflects, like you see here, it reflects on the lens from the back of my head, which is very annoying. I didn't have that with the old Vive, so I thought maybe the rubber is different or whatever. And I've watched other websites and other reviews of this Vive Pro, and nobody talked about it. I said, am I having a different version or something like that? But what I did notice was, I took this off, yeah, that rubbery thing, and then you have the Vive, and it's like naked. And I did the same thing with my normal Vive, my old Vive, and I noticed straight away, if you look at these, there's a different size. I mean, the size difference is humongous. Look, I'm holding them at the same distance. You can see how much bigger the Vive Pro is. That's the rubber. Let's hold them together, and then you'll notice, you really start noticing how big a difference. Oh, you don't throw it in, it's careful. How big a difference it really is. So, this is the Vive old version. If I can grab this sucker, there we go. And I'll put them head to head, rubber to rubber. Look at the size difference. So here, they're touching, you see, on the sides. And there's like a 1.5 centimeters difference. So I can literally fit my Vive inside the other Vive. That's, so the part that goes onto your face is like 100 times bigger. Not 100 times, but it's much bigger. So why did they do that? I mean, I have a pretty big head. Well, like reasonably big head. I don't have a small head, I don't have a giant head, but I'm in the middle upper range. So if they do this, I mean, the size difference, a lot of people are going to have problems. Guys with big heads are going to have fun, but guys with normal heads, my type of head, are going to have like light coming in, and there's nothing more annoying than having the light. You see the difference here in that rubber thingy inside? So guys, with my type of head, first thing I saw, I said, what the fuck, there's light coming in from the back. So I solved it because my dog ate one of those rubbers here, and I put a rubber, as you can see here, on the side and filled that gap. and it's still not enough, by the way. There's still light coming in, so I have to fiddle out something. What is better is the nose bit. So the nose bit here is much better. I was saying really much better. This covers the nose really good. There's no light coming in through the nose, but the fact if the light is coming up here and not coming from down there, for me it's the same. There shouldn't be light coming in. Didn't have that problem with the old Vive, by the way. What else has changed? There's a sensor between your nose. Oh, where's the lens? Here. This sensor is a little more tilted 45 degrees. On this Vive, the old one, it's just straight in front of your nose. That's the only difference inside I can see. Otherwise, there's actually no difference at all. Then you've seen all the other reviews. I don't have to go into that. You can, like, 2 cameras in front. Nobody has any idea what to use them for. Later on, maybe we can use them for something. Not now. It's easier for guys with glasses, so you can like press the button and it slides backward and forward, which is good. But oh, is it worth all that money for that? Yeah. So there's not a lot of difference between those Vives here. I have the extra headset, which is something you pay €100 for. I've got this on my Vive, and it's good. Good sound quality. It's much better when you have your Vive in your head. You can turn this knob, and the Vive really fits tight in your head. Doesn't feel heavy. The cable management is quite good. It runs on the side. I still have the 3 cables, by the way, so that's good. The Vive Pro has exactly the same thing. It's a bit modified. It's more in one uniform piece. There's rubber on the back. Cable runs the same on the side. There's only 1 cable instead of 3, but another thing they did wrong with the cable, it's rubber. It's rubbery and it sticks. It really sticks to everything because it's like sticky rubber. Again, maybe I'm nagging like an old fart or whatever. The audio is quite good. It's not loud. It's there, but I do have trouble like getting the things up to my ear, honestly. And there's also a plus and a minus here knob, so you can adjust the volume. And on the other side, there's another knob where you can like kill the microphone. This knob here, which you didn't have on the old Vive, which I find good. You can adjust the volume, put the microphone out. It's good. So that's the major visual outside differences. Of course, what you all want to know is what's the difference inside when you have the thing in your hand. So I gave it a first try already. There is a very noticeable difference. There really is. Is it worth that money? I don't think so. If you haven't got a Vive yet and you want to buy one, go for the first version Vive. Buy that one. Don't go for the Pro. I mean, really don't go for a Pro. I mean, it's €1,100 with the 2 base stations, the 2 controllers. That's a lot of money. You can buy 2 Vives of the old version almost for that price at €480, I think. I can get them €480. That's the whole package with the 2 bases and the 2 controllers. So you actually can buy 2 old Vives for that one and can have fun with your friends. Unfortunately, I have to have 2 PCs because they suck a lot of power from your GPU, and I don't think 2 Vives on one PC will work quite well, will work at all. Another difference is the junction box. Is it worth showing to you? I can show it to you. I mean, it's not a major difference. It's the same adapter, same power unit, and we'll have it up close here. And there's a button. which is good. There's a button on this side, you can press that knob on and off, which is not bad, but I always do it on my PC anyway. And there's only one cable coming out. And here you have my old Vive connection, and you have the 3 cables coming out here, going to your Vive. And on the other side, you still have the 3 cables which you have with the other one as well. Exactly the same. Only the connection to your GPU is different. It's a micro display port adapter that's on there. So the tiny one here. That's actually the only difference. But if you have a decent GPU, that shouldn't be a problem at all. And the only thing that leaves me to do is test this thing. I mean, test it for racing, because all other guys have tested it for gaming, other types of gaming, but I guess you folks want to see racing with this. So I'm going to do some testing first before I just give you my view. It is expensive. Would I buy it if I was a first time Vive user? No, I would not. Luckily, there are reasons why I bought this, and because why I have the old Vive, and that's racing reasons. I needed 2 anyway, so I thought I might as well buy the new version and do a test what the difference is between the two, instead of just buying another old one. But it's expensive. Robert likes it, by the way. You see, he likes it. Oh, Robert, no, don't eat my rubber. You always eats the rubber. Nee, don't eat the rubber, Robert. Anyone has a dog? Anyone wants a dog? Get a giant loaf, maybe put them in between a hot dog. No one? Anyways, this is just a small comparison of the two. I'll put it back home, get into my race sim, do a few laps with my old one, laps with my new one. I got 2 PCs running anyway, so that should be easy. I just have to put one off and now they're all on. And that's how I can really see the comparison quickly, because it's minus. It's like teeny weeny the difference. But there is a notable difference. Really, I had it all and there is a notable difference. And I truly think in sim racing that makes the whole difference. It really does. So give me a while, I'll check that out and keep you informed. Thanks for watching this.